Hi! Welcome back to another episode. Today, it's kind of an easy one. It's a quick build. It is on a pale horse mold, no flashlights, no nothing, but it does have a couple bells and whistles. I am doing a level 2 on a G-code paddle. All right, so we're doing a Spets gear, G-code paddle, and it's going to be in one of my favorite colors, the beautiful purple carbon. So we got the piece cut, and I better not mess up because I think this is my only piece here. I could be wrong, but we'll see. Anyways, pale horse mold, it's the Sig Sauer X10, which is a 320 in 10 millimeters. So go ahead, I have that right there. And I also have the multi-molds version that you can get on holstersmith.com or multimoldsguns.com, his website itself, which actually he has more on his website than Holstersmith actually carries. They have the most popular stuff, but he has everything on his. So if you're looking to get molds that aren't listed, definitely check out his website. But RMR cut, purple haze carbon fiber, right hand, G-code paddle with Spets gear level 2. Let's do it. Yay. Real quick, real simple, real easy. Would be a lot faster if I have a trim jig, but not purchasing trim jigs allows me to double my mold capacity, but also slows it down just a little bit by a few minutes, couple extra steps, no big deal. But I also have a video coming up where I'm going to show you how to make our own trim jigs for a lot cheaper than doing the epoxy style, and you can get quite a bit out of it, and it's all at Home Depot. So we'll do that later on. But for now, let's place all the blocking on here and make this holster. And it's going to South Carolina, so it'll be nice to get it out. First things first, I already put a cycle through this, so this is nice and hot and should have no moisture in it. And because this is carbon fiber, I like to preheat it. When you preheat the carbon fiber or any other material, you don't get those little bubbles because all the moisture is out of it. So it's just sitting here on, of course, and that is going to preheat while we do all this right here. Then after this, I'm going to Home Depot. All right, so I already put my lines where the back of the holster or the back of the firearm is. So we're going to line this up right there. Let's do it again. Bada bing, right there. Down, right there. All right, now got a little bit of a wiggle. And this piece right here I cut earlier. I'm going to throw that down. If you notice, it is longer than it needs to be. A couple of reasons for that. And I'll, show you when we get there. But I'm going to go ahead and lock this in place. It has been a hot minute since I've done a level 2 with no flashlight, so that's nice. All right, bust that in there real quick. Oh, there we go. Get it nice and tight in there. Bada bang, and we're doing a hood. So if that's right here, this hood can literally come up just underneath it, which is perfect. We'll throw that right there as well, and this will give us the option to do a few other a couple other holes on there so they could justify or put the mount wherever they want. They could adjust it to where they want it. And this is actually going to allow us to one small piece of reinforcement right there. Let's cut this up. Bang. And we'll throw this right around here, and now we need another piece. And this is going to be, like I said, the purple carbon fiber, so short or long piece, it's really not going to matter what we use, but it's going to look good in the carbon. Actually, there's a small piece right here. I probably want to go a little bit longer than normal, though. To be honest with you, how does that look? Because this right here, there's going to be a little bit of flex right here, so that stops a lot of that flex. So you know what? We're going to do that right there. And some of you are probably going to be like, that is absolutely ugly. But with the peaks and valleys on this purple haze carbon, it's honestly gonna look good. So don't you fret. This is gonna look awesome. And by the time this is all set, the Kydex is nice and warm in the press. This is just going to clean it up a little bit. There we go. All right, good to go, bro. Let's get everything else ready. All right, I just blew that off. So now we're good. We got 180 seconds. Now, let's clean this area off and get this going. Throw that on there. I know this is going to be a little bit smaller. And that is good to go. Nice and clean. All the specks are off it, because if you have anything that's darker than the purple, it's going to show up on it. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that looks good. Next step, you guessed it, drill. And then we're going to cut, and someone's here, so my little one's barking. No boring stuff today. Like I said, I was going to do the adjustable, but one, that would put this gun way too high up, and that'll cause it to tip. So I just left it just like this, but it can be added in the future. I personally don't think it needs to be done. So I'm going to go ahead, cut this around, cut the optic cut out, and then we'll go ahead and fold it and have some fun with it. Finish it up and get it out the door. God, I love purple. Look at that. Now I already marked my .093, as you can see right there. So I'm going to go ahead, drill those out to just a pilot for now, and then go to 1/4 inch, and then put the eyelets in. Then we can go ahead and fold it. Oh yeah. Easy as pie. Now to fold. We are folded, and it looks delicious. Now we're going to have to go ahead and mark out what we're going to do, and then throw that right on the bandsaw, clean it up, box it up, and say goodbye. God, that looks good. Lucky for you guys, there's movie magic. It is actually like 9:15 right now. I just went out to Home Depot and Harbor Freight, and I got a couple goodies that I needed for upcoming builds. And, well, I'm just back right now, so that saved a couple hours of your time. But we are all marked out, if you could see that. And I'm just going to go ahead, cut it, and then it's going to look like this. And now, assembly time. Everything here is all set. We got the hood. I have it all lubed up, ready to go. We got our retention, our paddle, and the hood hardware. So, let's do it. God, that purple is so hot. And real easy stuff. But, these right here, this is 1/4 inch. This is 3/8. I'm going to bump this up a little bit because of the thickness of this firearm. And the mold pretty much allows it. Alright. Okay. Let's see here. And then, for the hood, let's throw this in. Although I might have to, yeah, might as well do some taller bushings, or, yeah, that'll work. I'm gonna have to do this a little backwards. Oop. You know what? Longer. Might have to happen. Just so it holds it in place. Go. All right, perfect. And those were 1/2 inch screws, by the way. And then we'll get these in here. My fat thumbs will allow it. Get the magic blue juice. right. Hold those 3 in. Place that in there while still holding them. And those were 1/2-inch posts, and these are the factory supplied screws. I never measured them, so I couldn't tell you. Again, don't reef on these. Don't make them super tight. Again, I just do it so I could do it by hand, so they're not crazy. And there is a new hood coming out soon, and you guys are going to be one of the first to see it once it's out. Right, throw that in there. Figure out where we're going to be, which is right there. Clean it. That's the outside. Clean it with the inside. And this is shaved down just a little bit. So this in here. And it's shaved down so it's flush with the hood. That way there's no gap behind it. Oh. There we go. Do a little bend right here so it's even. Function check. And of course, get my paw prints off this. Actually, you know what? I don't even think I've ever done this combo, like, ever. I might have. I just don't remember. That looks damn good. Gonna have to tighten that up a little bit, but no big deal. Which is just for the retention. I might switch to that 1/4 inch. Let's try this one. Beautiful. Oh, I love it. God, that's nice. Placement, perfect. Gotta love it. Another thing you got to keep in mind when you're doing hooded stuff with firearms that have a long beaver tail is you got to make sure that you clear that. Now, you can make the most beautiful holster in the world, but you can make it so it sits so far down that it hits that beaver tail and then just doesn't work. So you have to adjust the angle of that. So keep that in mind. I completely forgot about it, but this ended up working out perfectly and no space there. So that looks absolutely killer and I'm loving it. So thank you guys for joining me and being with me this far. This holster is going out to Greenville, South Carolina, and I'm excited to be able to build it and get it out of this shop because I have a lot of orders and a little time. So I'm moving on to the next one, which, oh, that camo came in, and let me show you that camo. It is pretty sexy. Now, if you saw the video yesterday, that was the camo I was talking about. So here is the Woodland. They did an awesome job with this over at knifekits.com and Holster Smith, same company. And this is going to be a Rock 5.7 with TLR1, QLS level 2 with matching mag holder. So I'm pretty excited for that, but I already did a video, but I'll have pictures. So, because you guys already saw how that one's built. So on that note, huge shout out to HolsterSmith and knifekits.com. They provide everything you see in these videos, and don't forget to tell them that I sent you there because it helps both of us out. And on that note, I will see you guys on the next one. I don't know what my next film's gonna be, but it's gonna be pretty damn soon. I appreciate all you guys, and yeah. I gotta get rid of this. Just look at that. Look at the lines on it. I love that right there. That, honestly, I'm glad I did it the length that we did. And this is absolutely fantastic. And it looks comfortable as hell. So on that note, I will talk to you guys later on. Have fun. See you later. Bye.